tadpoles do that. Tadpoles will just turn into stay tadpoles forever sometimes. They won't turn into a frog. So
that brings up like this.
What is our frog? Like, what do we turn into that we haven't turned into?
I don't know. I think with examples of wars and different things happening all over the globe, I mean, I don't know. I mean, sometimes when you're like, or with even all the strange noises, I mean, that's been recorded in the last couple of years, of just bizarre noises coming out of nowhere. But yeah, it's kind of intense when you think about
stuff I hear.
Yeah, kind of strange, kind of. It's interesting because I mean, this is happening everywhere. Where it seems like, yeah, some kind of like. Oh man, it's just strange because when you think about how the stink or the smell, you would smell it if you saw a Sasquatch, and this would alert you, and you'd be having red flags go up, and I just, like, if I wasn't sitting down or anything, you would just freeze. But then again, there hasn't been any attacks that's been, well, proven to be real in a sense. So, yeah, it is a good chance that maybe there's different types of negative to positive types of, like, wild men out there, from Neanderthals, which are a bit more closer than a giant orangutan. So go figure.
When you go searching, what are you going to look for?
You gotta look for tracks. You gotta look on, like, you just have to, like, maybe, like, I would be really interested in doing, like, calling out or even doing wood knocking. I mean, it's a big, wild tundra out there that still hasn't been explored in a lot of ways. It's not even a tundra, it's more like a dense kind of North American rainforest that a lot of people in other countries are kind of envious of. So with our trees and our nature, yeah, I mean, if I was an alien and I was going to attack, I'd just turn this into a natural kind of like museum planet with like Mother Nature taking over. That would make more sense.
I have a friend who said he would like humans to vanish and for the Earth to just return to like nature.
Yeah, that's what I think it should do. If we have to kill off the human race, I mean, or with those like New World Order ideas of 500 million, I mean, it's to anyone's own. Because I mean, in the next few years, we're going to find who's basically the survival of the fittest, really. And are we going to have an end to the world? Or is it just going to continue like it happens and then the next day is there in our face and it's weird?
The Bigfoots are going to come out, the aliens are going to land, everyone's going to project everywhere into different universes. Superheroes are going to fly out of nowhere. Who knows? How many Bigfoots do you think there are?
About, well, subspecies of maybe 7 or 9, and maybe thousands ever since the recordings of like it was President Teddy Roosevelt. He was the first to actually talk about him as a North American or someone from the new world in a sense, and over onto this, the Wild West.
As for what Bigfoot looks like, there's drawings and depictions, I'm sure, but like, what do you think there's some basic staple things that Bigfoot would to qualify as Bigfoot? It would have to be hair all over the body. It'd have to be bigger than a human.
Yeah.
What else?
But like I was saying earlier, people are accepting the fact that even the Florida skunk ape is all just but a creature of basically accidental, like being released into the wild by accident, being able to just, yeah, I mean, wasn't there just a Planet of the Apes movie that happened? Yeah, so I don't know, even with the Planet of the Apes idea, I mean, I think you're not really a Planet of the Apes person.
No,
you
not
really like that. But at the same time, we're all both intrigued by Sasquatch and Bigfoot, which is similar to an ape. You have to admit that.
Yeah, but Planet of the Apes, I was scarred from childhood from the TV show. Those people in those ape faces made me sick or something. I don't know. I just watched it and I was like, what's going on? I don't understand this. Why is there ape faces? I got a sick feeling in my stomach. A few programs are like that. They give me I remember it and I feel kind of sick.
Okay. I don't know, it's funny because even on The Simpsons, they compared, Homer being trialed at the Planet of the Donuts, like Talking Donuts, saying, "Oh, you ate too many donuts, Homer," and then he even bites into his the lawyer that's he bites into the lawyer's head and it's a donut. So go figure.
Smallest Bigfoot?
What?
What's the smallest Bigfoot?
Orangutan, yeah. And that little guy that's on a small island in the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
where they're basically they're another branch of they're more related to orangutans once again. Orangutans is more of the kind of the ape you would actually kind of be thinking you could put that on, considered there's different types of primate face makeups, and they don't all look the same, but yet they do, so go figure.
That about wraps up our show. We have a few minutes left. Do you have any concluding remarks about ancient Bigfoots?
I don't know. I think if we're going to talk about this more, maybe we should explore something that makes you feel gross, like visiting Planet of the Apes, maybe.
Yeah, we can do a Planet of the Apes.
I'm just joking because I know you don't like it yet. We're intrigued by something so mysterious and weird. It's just, everything has their day in the sun, really.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
And next week, what should we do next week? Or, I always say next week when it's only a few days. No, on Wednesday.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we should surprise them somehow.
Okay, Surprise Wednesday. Thank you for listening to the Get Miss Toy. I'm your host, James Hart. With me is
Bill Duncan, as always.